So describe, like, real quick, because you're probably the only person watching this that will ever have the opportunity to go to Kanye's house. When you walk in the door and you're tripping balls, like, what do you see? Like what is around you? Like, what's the layout?
Hey, nigga, foam furniture, bro. Like, I keep telling you, bro, it was foam
I just can't
furniture.
even, like...
And then at a certain point, I'm so high, he, like, is, like, he leaves and is, like, walking around his backyard. I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm about to walk around and explore. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because shrooms give me the confidence to do things I would normally do.
You want to see everything. You're curious.
Normally, if I'm not off shrooms, I would just be sitting there like a little bitch, you know, not saying nothing. But, like, man, I was off the shrooms, nigga. I was walking around exploring. What's in this room? You know what I'm saying? What's behind this door? And, man, I walked into a room, and there was this dude. And I'm like, hey, what's up, man? What do you do? He's like, oh, man, I'm in charge of, like, clothes or something. I'm like, oh, like, all his clothes is in there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, can I see him? He's like, oh, man, I don't. I'm like, hey, my bad, bro, sorry. Yeah.
This is a level of money I can't comprehend.
Yeah. No,
like,
it was.
What do you mean cool. He has a guy in charge of clothes chilling at his crib?
He said that he, like, does something with this. I don't know if he, like, styles. I don't know. He just said clothes. I'm like, what do you do? He said clothes. I'm like, all right, his clothes is in there? Yeah. Can I see him? Oh, I don't. Oh, my
I'm
bad,
the clothing director of my crib, dude. I throw everything in the laundry.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but yeah, he just said clothes when I asked him.
So what was, like, the pretext of you going to Kanye's house that day? Why were you there?
Shit, we was working on music, bro. We was working on music. Yeah, we've been working on. I've been, working on his album and shit.
I'm really, like, this whole Kanye saga that you've been going through is something that, like, that's totally out of left field. I'm sure it's surprising to you too, right?
Yes, sir. It is. Yeah.
How did you and Kanye link up? Like, what's the story behind that?
Shit, somebody had played him my music, and then, he just tried, he reached out to me through, music industry shit. Somebody who knew me, who knew, yeah.
So it's like one of his raps hit up one of your raps.
Type shit, yeah.
That's the way it went.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first found out that Kanye wanted to hang out with you and collab?
Shit, nigga, I was in my boxers playing Fortnite. When I found that shit out, like, I'm just like, shit. Like, they called me, they was like, yo, stay by your phone. And I'm like, all right. And then, they called me the next day. Once again, I was in my boxers playing Fortnite. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, shit, Jesse, you want to go meet Kanye? He's like, hell yeah. I'm like, all right. So, shit, we went to go meet the nigga.
I mean, you make it sound so normal.
I mean, just because, like, I've been around him so much that it's like, it's normal for me. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand, like, that shit is, like, not normal to the everyday nigga, for real.
To me, it's fucking insane.
It is. Like, it is.
Because from my perspective, like, bro, I met you when you first moved out here,
Yeah.
And, like, you were just kind of blowing up. TMZ, I remember it filmed you for, like, the first time around when we talked, and, like, you were just blowing up. And now it's like, you just wrote Kanye's album.
Yeah, that shit is pretty crazy to think about. It's I don't know. For me, it's just like whenever I do something, it's like, all right, hell yeah, I accomplished it. What's next? I don't really. A lot of times, I don't really have a lot of time to bask in the glory of this shit. Mm-hmm. Shout out B-Rad Glory, but yeah.
So when you first went over to his house, what did Kanye say to you? Like, what did he?
When I went to his house, I'd already, like, linked up with him a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't the first time you had met.
That
was just the first time you met at his crib.
The first time I've been to his house. But shit, when we first met, he was just, saying that he had heard some songs and he wants me to play on my album. I played on my album and he's just like, yeah, man, like this is fire. And then at a certain point, he was like talking to other people and shit. And then he hands me his phone. He's like, yo, put your number in my phone. And I felt like a fucking, like an Instagram style, like, ooh, really, me?
I get to put my number
in exactly,
phone? Like,
I felt like a bitch, more of a bitch than I normally feel like. But
that day you were bitching for sure. You were down for all that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah. Okay, yeah. But nah, I put my number in his phone and then, called me the next day to come back to warehouse and bro, he told me he wants me to write his album for him. And I'm like,
it happened that quick?
Yeah, like the second day, and I'm like, shit, nigga. Like, I had a panic attack, and then I just, I had to snap. My people snapped me back into it, like, yo, you can do this and shit. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn, if I fuck this up, people are gonna hate me and be like, oh, you're the reason why this album is trash. So I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I can do it, but fuck it, let's do it.
That's the type of opportunity you kind of can't say no to.
Yeah,
you just gotta go for it. Cause when else do you get asked that? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's a huge boost to your career.
It is for sure.
But also, like, getting asked to do that's so different from any other collaboration you've done before.
Yeah, that's like, I don't think it, gets any bigger than that, for real.
That's I mean, a lot of people, when they look at Kanye, they view him as like an offensive and kind of crazy person. And you, as someone who knows him, do you think he's misunderstood, or what do you think about like people's perception of him?
I mean, shit, nigga, like, the nigga be saying some offensive shit.
He does.
But it's like, so do I. So it's like, I'm not judging the nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? He be saying wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit he be saying, he be on point, and it'd be true. So yeah, bro. It's really just however you want to look at that spectrum. It's like, I feel like some people don't actually take the time to research some of the shit he be saying. They just write it off as, oh, this nigga's crazy. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? You take a little bit of time to do your research. You'll be like, oh shit, maybe he ain't that crazy after all.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Now,
that's up to you if you want to do the research.
You wrote his entire recent album that came out, which is...
No, it hasn't come out yet, but it's not come out yet.
Okay, it's... What is it? World War III, or what's the title of it?
He's changed it like twice. It was World War III, and then it was Cuck, and now it's In a Perfect World.
So I like In a Perfect World.
Yeah.
That's like much more of a Kanye sounding album title.
Yeah, significantly better than the other two. Yeah.
Now, a lot of those songs that have been heard from that album, some of the stuff that's been like leaked, or I don't know how it came out. I'm not going to be honest. I'm not super well versed on that. Are really controversial, and you wrote the lyrics for those, right?
Yes, sir.
And in particular, there's one that I'm just going to abbreviate the name of so we don't get banned, but it's called HH, which you immediately know what I'm talking about. As does everyone.
I don't know. They kind of passes the mind a little. Yeah.
It's probably the most controversial song on the album. And a lot of people, after hearing that song, believe that Kanye and yourself, after learning that you kind of wrote and helped produce that song, really feel that way. Do you feel the way that's expressed by the name of that song? Like, feel anti-Semitic, effectively?
Hell no.
You disagree with that?
Jewish people, yeah.
What do you think, like, people who feel that way should know about the song?
Well, a nigga like me, I just be fucking around in the studio. So, yeah, that's how I think you should feel. Is I just be fucking around. I'll be making music.
Yeah.
Some of my shit be for shock value. Shouldn't really take it too seriously. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how I feel. But also, it's like niggas got to understand is I'm writing the album. When I went into this album, I'm like, all right, I'm going to write this album. I got to become this nigga. Method actor mode. Fucking Daniel Day-Lewis type shit.
So you were really trying to be Kanye.
Yeah, bro. I was looking at everything that was going on the time. I'm looking at his tweets. I'm looking at all this shit. I'm like, all right, this is what bro's on. Shit, we making a soundtrack to this shit. And that's what I was doing. Hey, bro, y'all got to understand, I'm just a nigga from the trenches, bro. Yeah. At the end of the day, I get an opportunity to do something like this, make a couple songs, saying some bullshit. I'm going to do it every time, bro. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever it takes to feed my family.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, like, you're not going to make everyone happy, especially no matter what you do. Like, you're always going to have haters. Maybe something like this will generate a lot more than other things you do in your career.
I definitely can understand if somebody's not rocking with it
or
they don't like it. That's cool. Just know I have no hate in my heart for any group of people. Jewish people, black people, gay people, normal people. I don't have no hate for nobody at all.
I think that's a really important point to get across about your lyrics. So when you're writing these songs for Kanye, kind of drawing from that side of you where you're down to say whatever, Was there any point where like you had to restrain yourself, or were you going harder than usual on those songs for him? Like, where's his threshold at versus yours?
Definitely harder than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely harder than usual. And I'm just like, honestly, when I made the HH and, you know, a couple other songs, I'm like, hey, he's not going to like this, but he wants me to turn in something.
Mm-hmm.
And each time, that's how I felt when I made each song. I'm like, man, I don't think he's going to like this shit, but he wants me to turn in something. Mm-hmm. And every time I turn in, he's like, this is great. I love it. And I'm like, okay. Well, I don't really think it's that good, but okay. And, you know, obviously his version is way better than my version. You know, he's seen the vision and like, okay, I can change that and add production here and it'll be perfect. So, yeah.
It's really funny, too, because, like, the moment I found out that you were the one who wrote those songs, it made a lot more sense. I was like, oh, that sounds like Dave.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking,
and some people
that's a Dave Blunt's-ass song, dude.
Some people was clocking it before it even came out that I was, you know, making it. They're like,
your style is, like, really baked in there, dude.
Yeah.
It's very signature. And I think, like, you're, at the end of the day, no matter how people feel about it, you are making a type of music that 99.9% of other people are afraid to make.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of what sets you apart. Bless you. But also, like, you're not just making edgy music. Like, there's artists that have done that shit before. You're making real, like, good music, too.
Yeah.
And that's something that, like, that's hard to combine.
Yeah.
One of your songs, the name is slipping my mind right now, but I was listening to one of your songs earlier where you were singing about wanting Kanye to help you get away from your label.
Yeah, that was fire.
Did he ever try to do that, or what was the... Was there a period where you were signed to someone else, or was it just like... just to kind of fight with your label?
Yeah, that was when I was on that gay shit. Yeah, I was just fucking... It was just a lyric that I just put.
Well, I'm glad you made up with them.
Yeah,
you know, that's always good to do.
Yeah.
One of the other things I saw you post on Instagram, I saw you post with Diddy's son, King Combs. How the hell did that link up happen?
Hey, man, he's a cool dude. I met him through Kanye.
Mm-hmm. I figured
they were, you know, they were working on music together and shit, and overlapped some of the time. So yeah, that's where I met him. Solid guy.
Diddy's free now.
He's not free yet.
Well, okay, yeah, not free yet, but he's like, they let him off on most of the serious stuff, like the really serious stuff.
Type shit.
I heard, you know, I was hearing through the grapevine that him and Kanye are talking about some sort of event in South Korea.
I don't know about all that.
You don't have that in the plans yet?
I don't have that information. I'm not privy to all that. But I do know that his son, cool dude. Yeah, he hooked me up with some fucking some Body by Raven. I think that's his girl's clothing brand.
Oh shit! Okay.
I had a girl who had came out here that really wanted that shit, and that shit's expensive as fuck. And so yeah, he hooked me up with it. I'm like, yeah, man, I just was calling him randomly, just seeing what's up with him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, what you on? I'm like, oh, I'm at Body by Raven. He's like, oh, you up there? I'm gonna hook you up. I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank you, God. Thank God for Diddy's son. You know what I'm saying?
That's such an insane connection to have. Like, bro, a year ago, you were a dude who just moved here from the middle of Iowa. And, like, you're on the phone now with Diddy's son at his store. Like, yo, get me some, you know, hook me up with some shit. And he's like, bet I got you, Dave Blunt. Like, is that not crazy to you?
It is crazy. Sometimes, like, when you mention it now, I'm thinking, like, that is crazy. But sometimes I just be so in the moment that it's just like, I don't even have time to think. From my outside
perspective, it's nuts.
Yeah, it is. But I really live like I guess I don't live a normal life, but I'm really just a normal nigga. Mm-hmm. Like, I do normal shit. And then when it's time to do abnormal shit, I'll do abnormal shit.
I like that.
So it's like, I don't always just, like, be calling niggas up like, yo, what's up, Diddy, son? How's it going, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we do, you know, whenever I see him at Kanye's, I say, what's up? You know, try to, you know, shit like that.
You do a lot of unique stuff. Like, I think one of my favorite things about watching your career is, like, you can tell the shit you do is the shit you just want to do. Like, a lot of the people, they're like, their label is very obviously making them collaborate with a certain artist or something.
Yeah.
And you, it's like, bro, you're just out here doing shit, which is pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That's sick to watch.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of albums, that actually lines up perfectly with the next question we have from Maverick, who wants to know, what's your favorite Kanye album?
I want to say probably the Ye album, the one where he's in like Wyoming and shit. Yeah, I like that. I like that album.
I like College Dropout a lot.
That's far, yeah. That 808s and Heartbreak. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kanye's done a lot. You
Yeah.
know? There's
Hell yeah.
a lot of albums to pick from.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure, you know?